Luka Doncic, the Slovenian wonder kid who took Mavericks to the Western Conference Finals without Tim Hardaway Jr., and even worse, with Dwight Powell as his center. Let's be honest, Mavericks had no business being in the Western Conference Finals, but Luka somehow got them there anyway. And not only did he do the impossible with the Mavericks, he also did what seems to be impossible in Tokyo, where he carried Slovenia to the top 4 in the Olympics. Just to reiterate how incredible that is, Slovenia has never qualified for the Olympics since getting their independence in 1991, and the first time they did it, they went all the way to the top 4 and were 2 points away from being in the finals. So the question is, what makes Luka so special? Well, boys and girls, press the like and the subscribe button and buckle up for why Luka Doncic is unstoppable. If we wanted to describe it in a sentence, it would be his ability to control the game. Probably all of us have heard this phrase, oh, Luka plays at his own pace. And even though that sentence is true, it doesn't describe anything. You can see that about pretty much everything. Oh, that toaster is so great, it toasts my bread at its own pace. So let's get into details. What does that exactly mean? Let's be honest. Luka isn't by any means athletic or fast. However, he uses his incredible basketball IQ to his advantage. Whenever he gets the ball on that three-point line, we can always notice him deciding what he wants to do, and he just do it. He always knows he can get to any spot he exactly wants. It's never fast. It's usually the opposite. Everything is happening so slowly, but you see defenders flying by, and that is because he has a complete offensive arsenal and knows exactly how to use pivots in a basketball game. When he goes slow and a defender jumps ahead of him, he bounces back and shoots a mid-range shot, and because he shoots it from an extremely high angle, it becomes extremely difficult or impossible to block it. Whenever opponent stays behind him, he will either drive to the bucket and get the easy two, or notice a player rotating to him and pass the ball to an open teammate. His amazing vision and incredible basketball IQ allows him to see things happening before it happens, so defending him becomes an impossible task. He also have another secret weapon playing for him, his shoulder. Often we can see him using his shoulder to push back the defender to get himself easy shot, and even though it sounds quite simple and easy, doing that while in motion is extremely difficult. And he can do it not only because of his incredible skill level, but also because Luka is sneaky strong. Most NBA players have already come out and said when they first saw him they didn't expect that, but he has a very strong body, and he knows how to use it. But don't just hear it from me. Pat Bev has talked about the same thing in JG Redick's podcast.
One, that his intelligence, he's physical as and flops at the same time, which is the exact same thing I do. Physical as swipe at me. She's trying to kill me, ref. Get him, he's trying to kill me. And he's the exact same way. He initiates the contact, hits you, and it's not like, as basketball players, you can feel the muscle, and it's not muscle with him. And that's no, discredit to his body or anything, but that's just how he's made up. It's that kind of that flabby solid type of, just leaning on you. And then you lean on the back and he, put his heads up and put a lot of pressure on the referee. So you can't really guard him physically like the type of way I want to guard him. He did a good job at exploiting that, real good job.
So to wrap the video up, there's just one thing I have to mention about Luka, and that is his circus shots. How many unbelievable shots he already hit since coming into the league. Luka has that thing whatever Kobe used to have, where even if you defend him well, when it's needed, Luka will just hit some type of a circus shot to win the game. And even though we can practice this ability, it sometimes feels like some players either have it or they don't, and Luka certainly has it.